Hey beautiful creatures, welcome back for another video. This is a message for Aquarius. I'm going to actually ask for these face down, please, Spirit. We're going to do a little spread, see what the theme is, the current energy, and where we're going with all of that. So hey, welcome if you've got Aquarius anywhere in your chart, or if you just were guided to this video, I'm sure there's a message in here for you. And of course, if it doesn't resonate, leave it for somebody else. That is manifesting. There we go. Okay. So we've got our cards there. No, for Aquarius, we're going to use this deck here. So Aquarius, hi, how are you? How are you doing? Let's see what your current, let's see what the theme is for this message here from Spirit. What's going on? We have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Ooh. That's heavy. I got a little bit of chills actually when that was, I was kind of sitting with that energy. It is, I want to say, like, overwhelming to be in a situation where courage is needed. But know that the strength is within you, Aquarius, and you're so good at tapping into whatever energy that you need whenever you need it to call on that strength. So I feel like this is maybe some advice to help do that. Let's see what happens. But we have temperance, yeah. And then look, she's got like one eye open. The camera's a jerk sometimes, but we get there. She's got one eye open. Like, maybe you're like having the courage to like continue whatever it is that you're moving through. Like, temperance is like a healing energy, an energy of patience, right? But it's like with that one eye open, she looks serene in her yoga pose. You know, there's not a lot, like even in the background. Let me pick up the card again. So the cat knocked over a cupcake and she's not really worried about it at all. Like, things are a little bit messy, a lot going on like the back table there, but she's just keeping her cool and like moving through the energy and not really letting it get to her. So that's a great theme and something that we're, like, if we're talking about it today, that means that we're moving towards it. So that's good. Or we're looking to move towards it. Let's see what your current energy is, Aquarius. Service. I feel good when I help others, which is beautiful. It's so beautiful to be in service, but is it benefiting you? Is it in service of your highest good? I guess that card wants to come out too. Aquarius, your current energy. The Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, oh, the Empress, so beautiful, beautiful energy to be in. I feel like, yeah, you're learning how to embrace your like Empress energy, to leave this Knight or this Ten of Swords. Maybe that's where like the courage comes. It's to fully like be in service of yourself. And it's so cute because this like Knight of Pentacles has all of these tools, right? He's the student. But he has all of these tools in his belt. So to be of service, like, I do feel like you are embarking on this incredible journey where you're using your skills and the opportunities and like things that you attract to yourself with the Empress energy, when you're aligned with that, to help others. And that's really beautiful. It's just like, again, with this like, she's reaching for her wand, right? Like, she's ready to pick up and carry on. It's someone's running away too. Interesting. So maybe you're like leaving a situation and energy was like leaving yours before you're able to do that and like have courage to like stand on your own and keep moving forward, whatever that means to you. Working with you, energy's working with you right now, is denial. I acknowledge my fear and I replace it with the insight of awareness. Sometimes that's the biggest step, is like admitting, acknowledging that we're in a situation, that we're sitting in an energy, that we're longing for something, that we're feeling in lack, whatever it is for you, Aquarius. But that's working with you. You're admitting this to yourself now, that like, these are things that are here to help you. So energy is working with you. The Three of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. we're moving out of this heartache. And I love how like the journals on the bed, it's like maybe you've been doing a lot of writing and that's been helping you move through it, or maybe you're encouraged to do more and that will like get the other foot off the ground, headed in the right direction, right? But the Ace of Wands, like, it's happening fast, and like she's kind of actually got a little bit of a worried look on her face because it's probably like juggling too many, not enough hands, right? That kind of like energy. But this is working with you, so I think it's like forcing you to like not stay in that denial energy of like whatever it is that you have to admit to yourself and acknowledge your limitations. I don't even say weaknesses because they're not weaknesses. It's just like limitations, maybe, or whatever it is that you have to, you're in denial about maybe accepting. But this Ace of Pentacles, this beautiful gift from the universe, this new beginning in something, and like pentacles are you know, tangible things in our real life. So whether this is career or anything to do with money, which, you know, that's where everybody's mind goes when they think pentacles, but it's like you can reach out and touch it. It's a change that not only you feel but you see as well, and everyone else can also see. That's the kind of change gift. And it's like the sun is rising right behind them. So, and you're aware of this because this is, again, energy that's working with you right now. Energy is working against you. Patience, except everything happens in divine order. So yeah, it's the impatience of it all. The not accepting divine order. Or like, it's like, yeah, okay, I've waited a month. Why isn't it happening yet? It's like, that's not exactly what divine order is, right? So, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, just keep moving forward. Oh, that's, again, you keep trying to move forward without letting these energies sit in, having the courage to sit in this energy, like the Temperance card, right? She's serene in the chaos a little bit happening around her. So again, on the back of the deck, the Seven of Cups, yeah, a little bit of like delusional energy. That's what's working against you. It's like, you're like, if I keep moving, I'm going to bulldoze through this. And maybe that's worked in the past, Aquarius, but I don't think that's, and like, again, it might accomplish your goal, but it's not going to get you what you want, what you need to move forward. So listen to spirit. What are you manifesting? Guilt. Interesting. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Ooh. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. That's actually really beautiful, for releasing guilt, for seeing things through the eyes of like the creator, that we are the creator. We're all one with that energy. What are we manifesting? Yeah. So, okay, so you have the Eight of Swords and the Hanged Man, right? So these are both beautiful cards, and let's talk about them individually, right? So with the Eight of Swords, like, that is a very, like, she's bound and she's blindfolded, right? She's scared. She doesn't really understand what's going on because things are happening fast. And again, this is working with you, right? We're pushing this, you're manifesting out of this energy. The swords are all face down though, right? You're in a circle of protection while this is happening. And the little bluebird, I think that's like a little blue sparrow, maybe. I don't know. Birds. Sorry. But everything's calm enough for him to come and land on the sword. Like, you are being protected. You have guides and like loved ones around you. So like, know that that is never an issue. But with the Hanged Man, like, he's holding the key here. You have the key to unlocking the perspectives you need. Like, it's a pause, right? You're going through. That's what the impatience. You're manifesting this period of being able to sit and move through these energies. And like, again, they're totally serene. What is happening? There we go. They look totally serene because they hold the key. They're not like, sure, there's, and it's not even like the broom is barely attached, right? These aren't, like, I know they're heavy cards to come out for what you're manifesting, but I feel like really beautiful, like, cleansing energy that comes with it. You're releasing this, like, cleansing rain that washes all the guilt and anxieties, insecurities, FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, doubt, washes that away. And what don't you see right now? What aren't you seeing? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So maybe that's like the difference I think that you need to learn right now is like having patience and like perseverance and being patient. Like you're not losing one when you're doing the other. Like I feel like you're like, if I stop, then I'm never going to, like, I'm trying to persevere. But like what you're not seeing is like that's actually the energy that's working against you. You're like, you just need to slow down again. Look at it's the pause, right? That's what that's what we're manifesting. That's what the good things that we need and the courage to do that. That's what the theme's all about. So have the perseverance. Like you can keep that going while still waiting for the divine timing, waiting for the right moment to stop. Just because you're not constantly like at 100% doesn't mean it's not, I don't know, still moving in the right direction for you, whatever that means for you, Aquarius. We have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords. What you don't see. Ooh. Yeah, I just feel like there's something you're not being honest with yourself about. Because at first I thought this was like someone maybe deceiving you. But I don't think it is. And again, take it however it resonates. But again, you're trying to persevere, and it's almost at like losing. It's like in hindsight that's not the best decision for you, and again, that's what you're not seeing because you don't have the foresight, right? So, Spirit's advice is abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire into this physical reality. And like, just like again, reclaiming your power, understanding that you are, we said in the beginning, you are so highly connected to spirit and like have such a good connection, receive downloads so easily, Aquarius. That's really beautiful. So that's okay. Thank you. We're going to take this one too and talk about it in a second. What just flew out was the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician. So like you're manifesting really beautiful things. You're like the alchemist, right? You're transmuting these uncomfortable energies. The guilt that you're like, right? Like the release of guilt that you're manifesting is bringing really beautiful things. It's going to be like the compost that fertilizes this garden that's so beautiful in abundance, right? This is our advice. It's like continue to make the moves that allow this energy to keep moving. Does that make sense? The last card that came out is the Nine of Swords. And it's interesting that I like read that separately because again, I feel like there is a lot of doubt and anxiety about a situation. It's like if releasing this, it's like it's like maybe you've held on to whatever this is for a really long time and releasing it. It's like, who will I be without whatever this is attached to me over my shoulders as a title? Like what, again, it's going to resonate differently, but there's a beautiful sunrise on the horizon. And I think that you should move forward with whatever it is. Like do the hard work, sit with the uncomfortable feelings so you can move out of that energy. How does that feel, Aquarius? That's beautiful. So let's get a Citadel card for thank you for Aquarius. And then there's one mirror. I'm going to ask you to follow it, please. One more for Aquarius. Thank you. So we have the Thief, seizing the moment, selfishness. I feel like... stealing the moment, selfishness. I feel like the selfishness is maybe like a shadow aspect, that maybe this is your moment to seize. Maybe the Thief is really just like taking back. How do I feel about this? Seizing the moment, selfishness, the Thief. I feel like this is kind of like an energy that can easily you can get drunk on. It's like, take what you need. But it's definitely a moment to seize. Seizing the moment, selfishness, Aquarius. Have courage. Maybe it's like, Maybe this is how you felt like you've been in the past. That you were the thief, Aquarius. Maybe that's the guilt that you're trying to release. I think it's time. I don't think you need to hold on to that anymore. We have the warrior, perfectionism, and burnout. There's a lot of weapons behind that shield. So maybe, yeah. And then the forgotten, missed opportunities, fear, failure. Let me sit with these two for a second. For Aquarius. Because again, I feel like these are, I don't want to say warnings by any means, because like, what's meant for you won't pass you by. Like the missed opportunities, they're like present opportunities. Like there's a detour and a direct route to everything that is truly like meant for us, right? So maybe it's like, don't be afraid to relax a little bit. Don't let that burnout happen because of a fear of failure. Let's get actually, I'm going to pull a tarot card on this. Can we get a little bit of clarity on these Citadel cards, please? Oh, the Emperor, yeah, okay. So it's like embrace your Emperor energy, be confident. If there are missed opportunities, know that there are other ones coming for you. There's no fear of failure. You're the Emperor. But of course, there's like a line you walk with that, because with that energy, you don't want the perfectionism, the burnout to come. On the back is the Six of Wands. So I feel like it's like being confident in whatever it is you're working on, having the courage to release and slow down, having the courage to slow down a little bit, I think also. But you're manifesting really beautiful things, so I hope that is hitting whoever it needs to hear. And lastly, Aquarius, we're going to get a Love Your Ego card. I have one card for Aquarius. And it says, I forgive myself for pressuring myself to understand more than I am meant to know in the present moment. I choose to believe there are things that were never meant to be in my hands and are instead being divinely guided. Maybe that's like, because again, divine order. You're fighting divine order right now. My hands instead are being divinely guided. That's probably acceptance. I'm going to hold that there. For whoever needs to hear it. But I wish everything, like I wish you the best with everything. It's all going to work out. It's whether or not you have the courage to, again, slow down, relinquish a little bit of control, do the releasing. But everything's going to be very successful. It's going to work out however it's meant to. Well, ever gets a gross bits, Aquarius. Take care.